Hi Flosstube, welcome back. You found my channel, Mandy Meets Stitches. This is a channel mostly about, well, it's about cross stitch, and I do share quilting and some embroidery, machine embroidery. So hopefully you're interested in all three of those. Today, this is Flosstube episode 15, I think. Maybe not. It might be 13 or 14. I don't know. I think it's 14 actually. Today is Sunday, November 29th. Welcome back. If you were in the US, happy belated Thanksgiving. We had a nice quiet one. It was just my family. And we didn't even cook. We actually went to Cracker Barrel, which that was my first time ever, not ever going to Cracker Barrel, but doing it on like a holiday. It was different. I miss being around family and cooking a little bit, but I don't enjoy cooking that much, so it was kind of nice to not have to stress about that. But yeah, so, and then I worked on Friday and I worked on Saturday, and so here we are today on Sunday. It's kind of a yucky, rainy day here in Georgia, stormy. My husband is out hunting once again. My baby is taking a nap, and my 4-year-old is downstairs playing a video game. So hopefully I can get through this without too many interruptions. Otherwise, really hasn't been a whole lot going on. I'll start with a previous quilting finish, which is behind me. I said in my last video I would hang up a quilt that I finished, like a Christmas themed quilt behind me, because I have a few. But this one is a pattern by Lori Holt. I think it's called Cozy Christmas. I can't remember for sure. And I'm pretty sure it was a free pattern on her blog, and you could buy like the templates to cut out, because all of the center blocks are applique. And so you could buy the like plastic templates to cut out the blocks and then applique them on, which was fun. I'm not a huge fan of applique, but it was good to try it at least once. And then I quilted it on my long arm, which my husband cleaned out the garage, so I'm going to be able to set up my machine and get some things quilted, which is exciting. First, I got to get wheels, casters to put the machine on so we can roll it out of the way, and I got to figure out how I'm going to cover it. But otherwise, that's exciting. I'm excited to get that set up and get quilting again. Anyways, I don't really know what else to say about the quilt behind me. I'm pretty sure I got the fabric bundle from Fat Quarter Shop, and I'm almost positive that it's a free pattern on Lori Holt's blog, which her blog is Be in My Bonnet, and then I backed it. This is also a Lori Holt fabric, just some little stars. This is all her Christmas line. I think it's called Cozy Christmas. And this other one is a piece that I machine embroidered not last Christmas, but the Christmas before, which was my first time getting into embroidery. This is a pattern by Sweet Pea. They're an online shop based in Australia. And so yeah, it's just a little table runner, which I actually don't have a table to put it on right now. I have different runners on my table, so I don't know where I'm going to put this. I might put it on my, try to hang it up on a wall. I'm not sure yet, but this was cute. It was super fun to put together. That Sweet Pea has a lot of really cute stuff. I have a lot of their patterns that I haven't gotten to, but so that's it for previous finishes, I believe. I do have 2 things that I finished this week. I was kind of in the mood to finish stuff. I think I said that last week too. And then I have decided to put all of my Christmas, my whips and projects that I have kitted up, they're all in a spreadsheet, and I'm kind of using a random number generator to pick a number, and I'll go to the project that's listed on that spreadsheet and work on that for the day. So I do have a couple whips to show you with not a whole lot of progress because most of them were new starts. But anyways, I'll show you the finishes first. This one I was almost done with last video, and I said I was going to work on it till it was done. And I did. I finished it, which I really am happy with the colors. This was a pattern called Autumn Garden, I think, in Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher Fall 2020. Sorry, I can't remember the name of the designer, but I did a color conversion because I didn't have, I think it was called for Weeks Dye Works mostly, and I don't have a big stash of Weeks Dye Works, so I converted it to, it was a mix of colors. Journal Arts, Classic Colorworks, and I think even Color and Cotton. So I'm happy with how that came out. I don't know how I'll finish it. I probably won't fully finish it this year. And then the other one I'm pretty excited about is, this is called Reindeer Roundup by the Prairie Schooler. And I got this finished. This is stitched on a piece of, I think it's 28 count. No, it's 32 count Joblin in the color Lamb's Wool by Witchell. I think it's the called for color, but the called for size was 28. And it's stitched in the called for DMC 2 strands over 2 threads. And I'm really happy with how it turned out. And I know how I'm going to fully finish this. I just haven't had time yet, which I might do that after I finish this video. But yeah, this is super cute. I'm excited to have that one done. This was a Mania start this year, and I think it's like my finish. I'm not through and counted. I think I started like 32 projects. I want to say I finished like 15, so maybe half. Okay, whips. So like I said earlier, I just started this 2 days ago after I finished Reindeer Roundup. I wasn't sure what I wanted to work on, so I decided I would just spin the wheel and work on whatever project was called. And so this first one it's called Little Quaker Christmas. I don't have a good printout. It's a black and white printout, so I'll insert a picture here. This is by Susan Aki. It's a free pattern on the Aurifil blog. I showed you the Halloween one last week. And so I started the Christmas one. I'm stitching it on a piece of 16 count Aida. I think it's from an online shop. I think it's called My Vintage Needle Arts, maybe. It's like a gray Aida, and I'm using the called for Aura floss. That quarter sells the floss in like a little pack. And so I purchased that last year, and I was going to start this during like Jolly July, but I never got around to it, so I started it now. It won't be very big, and I don't know if I'll finish it this year, but I'll try. And then the next, let's see, I worked on that a little bit, and then I kind of felt like doing something else the rest of the day, so I spun again because my total count for like Christmas whips and kitted up projects is like 50, or it's some outrageous number. So some of them, if I want to touch everything, which I might, I'll probably run out of steam doing this in a week or two, but I just figured if I get tired of working on a project, I'll spin the wheel again and work on 2 or 3 that day. So the next one that was called was this Madame Chantilly pattern, called The Bear in the Tree. It's super cute. Stitched on a piece of, I think this is 16 count. It's either 14 or 16 count Toast Aida by Be Stitch Me. And so I got the bottom snow, I started with the tree, and then I got a little bit of the polar bear outlined. This, it seems like it should stitch up pretty quick. I mean, it's a big piece, 160 by 146. And that polar bear will take a long time to fill in, but fill in typically goes pretty quick. So I don't know. I'm stitching it with the called for DMC. I don't know if I said that or not. But cute, cute. And then yesterday, what was fun was something I might incorporate into the magazine monthly challenge group. I haven't worked on the acrostic yet this for December. I kind of lost steam with that group too. So I want to get back into it because I do want to stitch more for my magazines. But anyways, this is a piece in Just Cross Stitch magazine. It's the December 2019 issue. It's called Starlight Pine Forest. Sorry, part of the pattern's on here. So I think that's just really pretty. And I had the called for Ada, which is called Touch of Blue by Wichell. So I just worked on this a little bit yesterday. Like I said, I had to work, so I didn't get a whole lot of time into it. But I just started with the center star. And it does call, I'm stitching with the called for DMC. It does call for a light effects, which I couldn't find at the store. So I ordered some Petite Treasure braid, which I haven't stitched with either, but I'll try it. And then my whip for today that was fun is called Winter by the Cricket Collection. This was also a new start. I had it kitted up to start in Mania, and then I don't know, I didn't for some reason. Winter by the Cricket Collection. I haven't started it yet, so I don't really know why I'm showing it to you. I'm going to stitch it in the called for DMC. It calls for a lot of DMC. And then I'm stitching it on a piece of 16 count Earth by V Stitch Me. So I think it'll, that should be really pretty. I'll probably start with the W today. So that's it for whips. I do have a little bit of haul, and then that's really it. This video will be nice and short and sweet. Sorry, I needed a drink. So I finally got, Threads Entwined has a monthly color and cotton. I think you can do 5 or 10 skeins of color and cotton floss, and I do the 10. I finally got October's. I think they were delayed in shipping it to her, and so it was delayed in shipping it to me, which I'm also in the Victoria Model sampler threads, and I'm wondering if anybody that watches me also gets those threads. I haven't even gotten my Octobers yet, and obviously not November's either. I haven't had a shipping notice or anything. I'm wondering if anybody else is in the same boat. I know that the Nancy is the name of the person who makes the floss or dyes the floss was hurt or had surgery or something recently, and so her husband's helping her manage it, but like they're 2 months behind, and I tried to email them and I didn't get a great answer back. So I don't know. I'm just curious if anybody out there is in the same boat. I haven't seen any people on Flosstube mention that they've got it in haul, so I feel like everybody probably is. But anyways, these are the color and cotton floss for October. They go kind of in alphabetical order, so we're in the I's and the J's: Imperial Red, Ivy, Jack-o'-lantern, Jade, Jasmine, Kalamata, khaki, King's blue. This one's called Koi, which is kind of a fun blue-orange. I don't know what I'll use for that. And Kris Kringle, which is kind of more pinky than I would think. So that's fun. And then, as most of you are similar, I kind of have this fear of missing out, FOMO, that sometimes washes over me, and I feel like I have to buy something even though I don't need any more of it. But I saw somebody post about this All Hallows Eve by Moda fabric fat quarter bundle, and I have a layer cake of it, and I for some reason just felt like I needed the fat quarter bundle too, so here it is. I know that it's out of print. I think they actually reprinted this one because it was so like sought after, and I didn't get it on the first print, so I don't know, maybe I just wanted to have it. Kind of ridiculous, but and then I got this not Lindy Stitches, Luminous Fiber Arts recently released a set called Christmas in the Kitchen. There's 4 patterns, and she had it offered as a kit on her site. So you got the fabric, that's her fabric. You got the fancy floss. You got some Lady Dot Creates Rickrack and the little charms to finish it like this. So I think that's cute. Sorry, my dog is now thinking she needs to be out of the room. I tried to get her out of the room. Lexi, lay down. But this is Luminous Fiber Arts new release, Christmas in the Kitchen tea, gingerbread, candy cane, and cocoa. So these are cute. This is on my wheel or my list. Hopefully it'll get spun to start. I won't finish it this year unless I get overcome with a desire to start stuff. But I got a piece of the fat quarter 32 count linen to stitch those on. So that was cool. Every month, Fat Quarter Shop, I think they do like a sale where they have a book that's discounted, and that was this Sweater Weather one by Susan Aki. For some reason, I feel like I showed you this last week, but I don't know that I did. But there's some cute quilts in here that I like this one. It's pretty simple. That would probably be pretty easy and fun to make. This one's beautiful, but I really don't like sewing things on the diagonal like this. No, I don't know if I'll make that or not. I have to be in a good mood to do it. The other one I really liked is this Halloween, or this like witch hat one. Cute, cute, cute. So there's that. Hold a minute while I let my dog out. Okay, I'm back. Dogs. Okay, so next is, so this came unbelievably fast. I ordered from an Etsy store, I think it's called Yarn Stories, and she's based in somewhere in Europe. I can't remember. I want to say it's like the Netherlands, but I don't think it was the Netherlands, but it was somewhere in that area. I ordered this on like a Sunday night or something, and then it got to me by Wednesday of that week. She shipped it FedEx. I didn't request any special shipping, but maybe because it was kind of a large order, she shipped it special. I don't know, but it came unbelievably fast from Europe. So I don't know. The shipping gods were with me that day. Anyways, this is a pattern that I saw. I don't hear a lot of people talk about this designer. This Marajeka. I think she's a Russian designer, but I saw this pattern that I thought was really pretty. I thought my husband would like it, so I'll probably start it and stitch it for him. Obviously, because of the deer, it is full coverage, which intimidates me quite a bit. But, you know, one stitch at a time, as they say. It's a kit with DMC threads. It came with a piece of 16 count Beta. So I will pull this out and start it soon-ish, I think. Oh, that was pretty. And then because I didn't want to just order one thing, she had some kind of different fabrics on her website that I hadn't really seen before. So this is a Zweigart, it's called Zweigart Murano 32 count. It's kind of like a marbled look. It's a fat quarter. It's pretty. And so there was a white too, which was a pretty marbled look. And then there was like a beigey taupey color. This is also Zweigart Murano, which I've seen this called like basalt or something before. I don't have any like that, but there was the gray with white dots, and I got a white with gray dots. And then this that was just a pretty orange. It's a 28 count Zweigart Trento. It's kind of like a rusty orange color. That was pretty. So that's that. And then one last piece. I can't really show well, but it's a advent calendar from Forbidden Fiber Company. And I think I saw like an ad on Facebook and I wanted to try it. I haven't ever tried Forbidden Fiber Company before, but so it came packaged like this in this box. So there's like envelopes for the even days, and then there's little wrapped gifts for the odd days. So I'm excited to start that. It's kind of taken some willpower to not dig into it. I mean, I have 2 days now, so I got it earlier this week. And I should have another advent calendar coming from Stitchy Box. I did their Christmas one. I know it shipped, and it just hasn't arrived yet. So hopefully it will by Monday, tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll just get to open a few in a row. What else? I think that's all I have this week. I'm gonna go try to FFO that reindeer roundup right now, and I'll post some pictures on Instagram if I do get it FFO'd. And then plans, I don't have set plans. I was gonna participate in Fat Quarter Shops, stitching with the housewives, but I kind of just am enjoying kind of being random about what I work on. So I'm going to do that until I get tired of starting things or working on random stuff and I want to finish something, and then I'll pick a small to work on or something. I don't know. So that's that. I am today going to work on that winter pattern though. Yeah, I'm off next weekend, so hopefully I'll be back on Saturday, maybe Sunday, just depending on how much I'll have to show you. And that's all I have to share. I hope everybody had a safe and happy Thanksgiving, and that you stay warm for the beginnings of the Christmas season, or the winter season, I guess. And yeah, I will see you next week. Happy stitching, everybody.